Yeah, I've got my coffee. Which
okay. Well, maybe you need some water.
The same thing.
Yeah, the caffeine and everything.
Yeah, it's not gonna hurt.
It's like caffeinated water.
Caffeinated water.
Black water.
It's bean water.
Bean water.
Coffee really is bean water.
It is.
And
yeah.
tea is herb water.
Yes.
That's what tea would be.
Yes.
I have a book somewhere in this room about the origins of making coffee. And I read the first... Yes, that's the one. You see it. Yes.
I see it, yes.
The Book of Coffee and Tea. And I read the first page. And I was like, oh, this is very cool. But that's as far as I got.
That's as far as you got? Yeah. Are you not intrigued?
I am.
By the process?
Okay. For the record, all these books, it was probably the day I found the book because it was one of these things where I get these books from the free book things. I'll see these books and I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
It's like clickbait. I see the side of the book. This is
what
good.
What free books?
Well, in neighborhoods they have the free book things. You know what
I
I'm
do
talking
too.
about? Like they have it's like the book things that are just
the book
wherever.
trees.
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. But in Des Moines, the book trees are full of children's books, so they're not like as interesting.
I've noticed in some neighborhoods it's children's books. Like I'll go past some ones and I'll be like, oh, the books in here are always not
right,
what
or
I'm
they're
looking
like
for.
Romance novels or like self-help books. You get a lot of those.
My mom really likes the romance novels.
Yeah.
Oh, she used to. I don't know. Oh, you see that over there?
What?
Margot's acting up. The same. She's trying to. I mean, I don't know how to narrate. Oh, she relaxed. She hears me. She hears me. She's trying to play
Don't
cool.
tell on me.
Because that, sometimes she lays over there, but she sees those towels, so she was about to cause a scene. I mean, Margot's kind of on one today. I'm not gonna lie. You saw beforehand.
Sound like both of them are. Yeah.
I mean, Oscar. Oh, yes, it was storming. I was telling you about Oscar.
Yeah.
You ever see a dog that freaks out about thunder before? You ever seen that?
I know that a lot of them do, like thunder and fireworks.
Oh, is that common?
Yeah.
I didn't know how common it was.
Yeah, storms especially, or like if it's going to be a bad storm, like animals know.
They'd be going crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
I mean, his mom has destroyed the door to my mom's house because his mom lives at my mom's house, right? So she would want to go downstairs because she hears the storm,
right?
And she would scratch the door, and destroy it. She would destroy the whole thing because that's how scared she was.
Yeah,
it was like life or death for her.
Yeah,
and poor Oscar, he saw that as a baby, and so it's probably drilled into his little brain.
That's it's that trauma that all of our parents give us.
yeah. It makes me wonder, the chicken or the egg. Where does it start with these dogs and the thunder? Because I like. His mom can go hunting and hear gunshots, but he can't because he thinks it's the same thing. Also, something funny I've noticed is if I use flash on a camera in the dark, he associates that with lightning, and that's scary because lightning is thunder.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
If I use flash, he gets scared, is what I'm saying, because he thinks it's like the same. It's like the Pavlov's bell thing, if you know what that is.
Yeah.
Where the bell rings and the dog's hungry. He's associated the lightning with scary. So he sees flash.
Don't take pictures of him in the dark.
I actually have to like do it away from him, or else he might stress him out.
What
Poor
are you taking
dog.
pictures of in the dark?
It's trauma. Honestly, it's a good question. It's a very good question.
Why does this happen so often?
I don't know. That's a really good question. What was I taking a picture of in the dark? I don't even remember. I can't remember how I discovered this.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee beans.
But Kat Diaz, you're doing stuff all the time. You're out here. Tell the people who you are if they have no idea who you are. What's going on in Kat Diaz's life?
Dude. My name is Kat Diaz.
Yeah, dude.
I'm in
like Steve-O. Yeah, dude, like Steve-O. Can you do a Steve-O impression?
Yeah, dude. I've been sober about 16 years, and we'll see when Bam's gonna catch up. But I hope the best for him, man.
Not bad. Not bad. For your first.
Shout out to Steve-O.
Yeah. That was like one of the best first try Steve-O impressions. I can't get Steve-O down at all.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Like
dude.
you doing it kind of helps me remember what he actually sounds like.
Really?
Yeah.
All I can say is, yeah, dude. That's all I got. You went 2 whole sentences.
Well,
you brought up the Bam lore. Shout out to that. Shout out to Bam.
I used to be a huge CKY fan.
You know he's skating again? Bam's skating again?
I know he is. Yeah. I'm hoping he can get it back together again. I used to love Bam in the day. Yeah, I used to love.
Well, it's just the thing is, is, he's one of those people. It's like a roller coaster to watch.
Right?
him,
Yeah, or a skating ramp to watch. Yeah.
Jackass 4. It was like he was supposed to be on it, and then he dissed everybody and said, "Fuck you guys." The whole movie's fake.
Which is the best way to like get on the next project. Burn all the bridges.
Well, that's that. Yeah. Well, and that was, I think, his second to last crash out. I don't think that was even the last one. That was like 2 or 3 ago. So
okay, no, he's got a couple with his family. I think he's going through a lot.
But
for sure.
shout out Bammo's 2006, 2008 when he had his own.
Actually, and he basically like tried to like be Villa because he like adopted his aesthetic. He got his like tattoos. He got the heartogram. So
I can respect that.
Yeah, a lot of people associate the heartogram with Bam, but it's actually from the band Him. They used to be good friends. Now I think Villa's mostly sober now as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Bam, and then Steve-O, and then who were all the? Brandon Novak, and
Ryan
Dunn, and
Rake himself.
Yeah.
Brandon DiCamillo.
Who's the short one?
Rab himself. Rakeon Rab himself. Brandon DiCamillo, the short one. Wee Man?
Wee Man.
Yeah. I mean, I was more of a fan of the CKY guys. Like, I didn't even like. Since Bam wasn't in Jackass 4, I was like, I don't even have to watch this.
See,
like,
I don't know if I ever. CKY is like the old skateboard chicks, right? That also had stunts in them.
Yeah,
that was the origins of Jackass.
Yeah, okay. Something about like the Big Brother magazine. Like they got together with Johnny Knoxville, and then from there, like it was like 2 groups that came together.
Yeah, they got endorsed in that way.
Right. Yeah. Bam's crew and Knoxville's crew. So there's like Pontius.
How long did that go on for though? Before it became Jackass and all that other stuff.
I think CKY, they had been like coming out with like videos for like a couple of years before they got picked up. I mean, because like Bam was a professional skater since he was young. So was Novak before his heroin addiction, which he kicked.
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. He did a podcast or something like that. I remember watching it.
He did your podcast?
Not mine. But I remember seeing it. It must have been like 2 years ago. I can't even believe I remember that. Because, it was just some random podcast I saw one day. And that was what he was talking about on the podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was with Bam. I want to say it was Bam or somebody, because why else would I have been watching? It was probably something like that.
I know. Yeah. No, Novak's really into like the recovery circuit now. And I know there is some like controversy because some people are like, oh, he's just like shilling like these like for-profit institutions. So I don't know about all that. But it is interesting that like back in the day, like Bam was the one trying to like get Novak sober, and then like now Novak's like, living the life.
Oh, how the turntables. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
I know. But like if you're Bam and you were like awarded like huge amounts of money and fame for just being a jackass, like it is kind of hard to let that go. But it is.
Well, Steve-O, shout out Steve-O.
That's true.
That's why his evolution is so interesting. Him and Mike Tyson, I would say those two, they both went from these crazy careers and lifestyles to these chill lifestyles afterwards, where it's almost like crazy to look at them now. It's hard to understand. Mike Tyson talking all calm, saying he does mushrooms and meditates on his podcast.
Okay, was he on like Joe Rogan's podcast?
No, well, he started his own one. It's called Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. It's the only podcast I've ever seen Eminem on.
Oh wow!
Eminem did his podcast.
That's cool.
Because it's Mike Tyson. I mean, it's the probably one of the only invites Eminem would show up for a podcast.
Oh hell yeah! Yeah, he doesn't want to get his ear bitten off.
I mean, it's crazy because you watch it and Eminem's fanboying for Mike Tyson. He's like, "Oh my god, it's so crazy to meet you."
Yeah, when everyone's like fanboying for Eminem.
Exactly. So him, and then who else did I say? I was comparing him to who? I forget.
Mike Tyson. Wait, for what?
I said Mike Tyson and. Oh, I forgot what I was on about. See? I was comparing the two. I said Mike Tyson. Steve-O. There it is. Jackass. CKY. Boom, 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 boom.
It's all coming back.
Yeah. There goes my dementia. But yes.
Oh, good.
So Steve-O, his whole thing is he bounced back, and now he's like been sober for forever. He does YouTube videos about just talking all the time, like talking. He's his podcast. I think he's hundreds of episodes in.
He's still doing crazy stuff though. Like he got a penis like tattooed on his forehead.
He came to Chicago. He just came to Chicago.
He got breast implants.
That's what I was about to say. And he actually got them. That was part of his tour.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty sick, man.
That's real commitment. I remember him talking about that before he did it. I remember him saying, this is something I really want to do.
Why? I think that he's just that kind of person.
Yeah, you can't blame him. I mean, you have to respect it. At a certain point, you just have to look at that and respect that he goes all the way. If you remember the thing where he was protesting SeaWorld or something, so he climbed the...
Yeah.
I think it was SeaWorld. There's something like that.
Something for animals.
Yeah, and he climbs that billboard, and all the people are there and they're freaking out. And
because he's vegan, isn't he?
I think so.
Something like vegetarian. Yeah, he's got his causes.
I'm not super familiar with the Steve-O lore. Not as familiar with that as the Bam lore. I must say. The Bam lore is something I follow probably more closely than the Steve-O lore. Actually, that's not true. I know a lot about Steve. You know that Steve-O's a clown, I'm sure.
Yeah,
you know about all that.
He came up through clown. I think his parents weren't clowns though, but he went to clown college.
I really want to there's a mime. If you know Tim the Mime, have you heard of this person?
The name sounds familiar.
He's in Chicago and he's a mime. But he's one of those people where I just feel like that'd be a really interesting type of person to try to even talk to, you know? I mean, talking to a mime, literally, right?
Oh, that would be impossible, right? Very one-sided.
Be a hard conversation to have. A short podcast, maybe.
Oh, you should have him on your podcast.
But clowns, too. That's what I'm saying. To have clowns on and ask, because they take it serious. To ask them questions about the tomfoolery of being a clown, you know? What is it like? You know?
Right, yeah.
I would love to know.
Yeah.
Comedians are one
Tim the
thing.
Mime, if you're watching this.
I saw him juggle once. I did see him juggle. I watched him juggle, yeah. I was asking him about the balls. I was saying, you know, because he said something about the balls being nice juggling balls. And I said, oh, there's a difference. And
wait, he spoke? Or this was the clown?
Well, what was funny about it was he spoke, but when he spoke, he really did speak in short bursts.
Really?
So it was kind of the speech you would expect from someone who is a mime.
Like, what do you mean? Like, so...
He would just be short-spoken. Like, it would be like you ask him a question, he's like, yeah, I think so. By the way, good job out there. Stuff like that, you know, very short and sweet things to say.
Okay, yeah. He doesn't want to get caught talking.
yeah, he's probably got to stick to the script.
Right, yeah.
Which is nothing.
It's an easy script to memorize.
But a clown too.
Yeah.
Because I remember that was how I found out was Steve-O's video on clowns and talking about going to clown college and all this. That's how I learned it's actually such a thing.
Right.
It's almost a lost art. I think that's what it is now. I think it's becoming something that's not as popular as it used to be.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say it like that. I really do wonder why.
Me too. I mean, there's definitely
a lot of people are scared of them.
Yeah.
Scared of clowns.
I wonder if you were, because maybe it's technology doesn't favor clowns. Maybe clowns in a technology-ridden world don't.
You know what? I don't think Gacy had a lot of positive impact on the movement.
That's a scary movie. There's so many scary clowns.
There are.
Creepy Clowns from Outer Space. You ever see that movie?
No.
Ooh,
I've heard
that's
of it,
a good one.
Is it good?
That's one of the top 10 B movies of all time, I would say. Like B movie meaning it's not great. You know what B movie is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what I'm saying.
Right,
It's not like a good movie, but it's really good at the same time.
Yeah.
But I might be saying that from nostalgia. I saw the movie when I was 7, so there's also that.
Oh, you got to watch it again.
Yeah.
You got to review it.
They made a video game from it just recently, and they made it
recently.
Yeah, recently.
Wow.
But it
Vintage.
was what's upsetting is it's one of those online multiplayer games. It wasn't true to this. If you made that an open world game where you have these alien clowns, but instead it's just this multiplayer grind fest game that's milking you for money like every other game.
A lot of in-app purchases and stuff like that.
I knew as soon as I saw the trailer. I was so excited when I saw the thumbnail and the announcement. I couldn't believe it. I was
That's excited.
Yeah. And then I opened it, and I couldn't even tell you how disappointed I was because I knew exactly what it meant. You know, they're never gonna. That is crazy. If you made, I think they made a RoboCop game that was good.
Okay.
So that you can make 80s, 90s movies games. Oh, you know, the other thing I was thinking? Make a Jurassic Park world game. Like a Jurassic Park game, but it's open world or something like that.
Oh, that would be fun.
That'd be so cool.
Yes.
You got any cool ideas for video games? You gotta have something.
Nothing that hasn't been made already. Drag queens,
Ooh.
maybe like a, you know, you could like dress up your own drag queen.
That's
and then
a really
she
good
goes
idea.
out and walks the runway and you get judged in the game, or, you know, she has to go steal some wigs or something. Something like that.
Like RuPaul. You can get RuPaul to endorse the game.
Hell yeah. Hell
Well, it would be
yeah.
like Tony Hawk, but RuPaul.
Yes.
RuPaul's Drag Race. RuPaul's Drag Race 1, RuPaul's Drag Race 2, RuPaul's Drag Race 3.
Bam would
Keep
be
it
in all
going.
of them.
Yeah, you could have, well, just like Tony Hawk, you could have
Yeah.
unlockable characters from other things, you know?
Yeah.
That would be so cool. You, look at Sonic. Sonic's walking down the runway. You could do so many
Sonic
Homer
in drag.
Simpson. Homer Simpson in drag.
Oh, he'd be hot.
Oh, he would be so
yeah.
hot.
He could use a wig.
Yo, he could definitely use a wig. Oh, you know, we just got King of the Hill back. You could have
That's right.
Hank Hill. You could have him walking down the runway. That'd be a
That's
good
right.
one.
Yeah, he doesn't have much of an ass.
Throw him in
but
Mortal
he's-
Kombat,
yeah,
too,
he
while
can get
you're
a
at
little
it.
body.
Oh, yes.
Shaper.
Oh my gosh. Well, all he needs is just a little bit of swag, and that guy looks
Oh, he's
completely
got swag.
different.
He's got swag. Yeah.
He's got swag, but he's just got a very
He just
specific.
doesn't know it.
Yeah, that's it. Yes.
he doesn't know a lot of things.
That's such a good idea for a game. That's actually a great idea.
I
And
know.
you could do combos as you walk down to do
Yeah.
moves. You could push certain buttons.
Different. What's it called? Oh, emotes. Different emotes.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be like, whoa, I just unlocked this. You paid like $10, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden you can do the robot or something. It'd be
Oh,
so
God, this
cool.
is an expensive game.
That's how all the games are. You just be fitting in at that
Yikes.
point.
Yikes.
Everything, like emotes, that's how they make money because it has to be cosmetic stuff. So if
Right.
it's stuff that's pay to play and you actually are better at the game, that's not fair. But if it's just emotes, you can get away with it. So that's how we'll do the business model. I think within 5 or 10 years, we could make this game happen.
Because I think there's a huge demographic that aren't being attended to, like fans of drag queens who also like to play video games. Like,
Yeah, there's no drag queen games.
no, there's not.
There's
right?
only a couple drag queen movies, and there's not really any drag queen games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So mark it right there. That's just being completely ignored.
Shout out Jared Leto in what's that movie?
Dallas Buyers Club.
Yes, yeah. Shout out him in that movie because that's like one of the only big representations I can think of. in
There's
Hollywood
like
recently,
yeah, for sure.
and that's not even that recent. That's like 8,
10 years ago, yeah. I think it was like 2010, maybe like 15 years ago, yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, there's Tu Wong Fu, but that was obviously in the 90s.
Point
and-
being, we need video games. We might as well. We could make a full on trans movie and just do like a rip off of another movie. That'd be a cool way to do it. Because I've been asking ChatGPT. One thing that's fun to do is ask, how do I make this movie for $100? And it'll tell you a way to do it. So maybe we do that and we just cast all. Or did I say trans? Did I say trans a second ago?
You did.
See, I didn't. See,
Yes, drag.
Look at me. Look at me.
They are different.
But a drag, yeah. All drag people. I think that's what we should do. Maybe even, drag racing. Have them be drag racing
Have
in
them
the
be
movie.
drag racing.
Like literally drag racing.
Yeah.
Like they're drag racing, but they're drag racing. It's like a metaphor.
The cars would have to be see-through though, because I still want to see their outfits. Like I want to see their heels and things like that. Like that's what I want to see. I want to see their bodies covered up by metal.
We could do special effects, you know? It would zoom into the car and then it would be like
Right,
and
yeah.
like you're going through the car. And then you
Yeah.
just see a close up of their heel pushing down on the gas pedal.
Oh my god,
That'd be so cool.
Driving with heels on is it's hard. I'm sure you know, right?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course. I drive with heels on all the time.
The little heel, it's just so hard to like push the pedal with it.
I can't even imagine walking with heels, to be completely honest
Really?
with you.
Oh, you got to try it one time in your life.
Sounds painful.
So you got to put it on your bucket list.
Is it bad? It got to be bad for you.
It's not good for you at all. Like
Right.
women, like historically have like back and leg problems, like shortened like hip tendons because of all this.
In the past, I'm sure in the past men regularly wore heels. That's
Like,
got to be something that's changed over time.
They used to, yeah, when they would wear like their white wigs and things like that.
Yeah,
right?
it's classy.
Yeah, men used to be like
You'd be taller.
a real feminine type of man.
Yeah.
The more feminine, the more masculine.
I remember reading a long time ago that pink used to be a boy color and blue used to be a girl color.
Oh.
It used to be reversed. At least meaning pink was the color of dried blood in combat. And so before you had all these dyes and stuff like this, the color of pink would signify something
I hadn't
completely
heard that.
different. I think that's what I read. And blue, I can't remember why
Right,
blue
yeah.
is a girl color. But I'm sure it is odd to think those things even represent
For
those
sure.
things.
I blame Barbie.
Guys can't wear pink. Guys can't wear. I
Guys
have
can
one
wear pink. It's
shirt.
very swaggy.
I thought about wearing my pink shirt today, but you know what I thought about?
Oh my
I
God.
thought we had our conversation last time at the very beginning of the podcast. Last time we were talking about my apparel, so I was thinking I have to do something thoughtful. So I wore flowers today, and
the flowers are pink.
and they're pink, but also
They're rosy, yeah.
it's. I was wearing the sky before, so now I'm not the sky. Now I'm the earth.
Oh, okay.
See?
Hell yeah. Okay, so like before we're doing skydiving gear, right?
Yep.
This is a gardening gear, soon to be sold at the Home Depot.
And the thing is, since this is black down here, you just want to be in the dirt. So because if you're in the
this
dirt, that's going to
represents the
blend
dirt.
in. Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
We kind of match.
We do kind of match. Not intentional, by the way.
Intentional.
Totally intentional.
Bruce and I text every day.
You're not supposed to tell them that.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the magic of
Jeez.
podcasting.
That's the whole point of this. It's supposed to seem spontaneous. It's not supposed to. They're not supposed to know we actually wrote all this down before we started.
This
It's
is
all
the script.
scripted.
We're not mimes. We need a script. Just edit it out.
Can you imagine scripting a whole podcast? Some people really do that, and to me, that just sounds so painstaking.
What? They script a podcast?
Well,
How?
they'll do full shows. Like, well, they'll treat it like a show, and even that. So, say you're doing like a 40-minute show that you're writing out. That's kind of crazy. People
That's
do that kind of
insane.
stuff. I know.
I thought the idea of a podcast was to let it
Well,
flow.
I mean podcasts that are kind of like artsy and different. They're doing something else. Like, say, there's this one, I can't remember. My sister used to recommend it to me. It's popular. But it's a whole aesthetic thing, and it's supposed to sound like a radio show, and it's always
Okay.
someone popping on the radio and talking
Okay.
about something.
So it's like sketches?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of
Oh, well,
like
that makes sense. Yeah,
But
yeah.
imagine writing. Okay, so yeah, thinking that way. Imagine writing 40 minutes worth of sketches all the time, weekly or something.
People
It's always
do it for
new
TV,
sketches.
for SNL.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right. That'd be the same. But you like something like that, you'd want a whole team of people.
True. Yeah.
It'd be a nightmare to do yourself.
I know, unless you
Oh
really
my
like writing
God.
sketches.
40 minutes is crazy. I can't imagine writing that much down. I've tried. Have you ever thought about writing a book? How much work it would take to write a book?
For sure. I do stand up because writing a book would be too much
You're
work.
kind of in the process. Maybe one day you can just string all your jokes along into one big book.
Yeah, I do. I always take notes about like events in my life because I would like to write a memoir sometime.
Really?
Yeah, but after everything's over, you know.
Yeah, because I've
everyone's
thought about
dead.
that. Yeah, when the bomb hits, I've thought when would be a good point to drop. Like, I don't think I've done enough in my life. It's kind of like
Exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of like if there was somebody, I think it's Crackalack, who said this. He's a person who makes content. He's a very intelligent, wise man. Shout out Crackalack. Love
Okay, shout out
Crackalack. He's got a studio in Lansing, Michigan called the Crack House Studios.
That's awesome.
Amazing things happen.
Does he do crack?
It's a good question.
Oh, okay.
Good
You don't
question.
know. You can't say no.
I'll leave it up to chance. I'm not sure. But Crackalack said, so imagine that you get the opportunity right now to have like the opportunity of a lifetime, like the exact thing that you want. It's exactly what you need. It can propel you into the exact success that you want. So
Sure.
the person who's going to see your stuff, they can give you that chance, whatever it is, right? The person you look up to, they can see your stuff. This is going to give you the opportunity of a lifetime.
Yeah.
So they see what you have right now.
Right.
Is what you have right now enough, or should you build up more stuff before you
Right,
show
right,
them that
right.
thing? And I think that's a really smart way to look at it, you know.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say that you have done a lot. I mean, you have done a lot, you know?
Yeah. How about you? How do you feel about it? You feel
I
like
think
you've
I
done like a
could,
whole lot of
yeah.
things? How long have you done comedy for? I don't actually know.
It'll be 3 years in October.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
How does it feel?
It feels great. It feels amazing. I feel like a completely different person than I was 3 years ago.
No way.
I never thought I was, confident enough to like get up on a stage by myself. Like I always acted and did improv, but you can always you got other people on stage with you.
Yeah, stand-up's a whole different context than those things. It's literally you alone by yourself
saying things that you wrote and that it's very vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I think
when you started, you didn't even really think of yourself as the type of person that would be doing that, you're saying?
No, and I'm still scared to death. Like I have wicked social anxiety. Like I have a hard time even if I see someone, I just get scared. So getting up there is still really intimidating. But if I get in a flow state, then it's great, and that's what keeps me going.
Right.
Because there's a lot of bombs, a lot of non-flow state performances, but the flow state showed me that I can do it if I just believe in myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and that's probably more what it is than anything, is believing in yourself.
Yes.
I really think so. I think if you go on stage not believing in yourself,
sure,
you're going to probably fail. And that's the problem a lot of the time.
I remember actually when I started, one of the things I would ask myself all the time was, why not me, right? Because I would listen to all these podcasts about, or just read books, right, biographies, and it's all these people are not special, but they just put the work in, and they and it's why not you? Why not you can do the same work, and you can, put as much of yourself into it as they did, and so that's something that I like to keep in mind, because sometimes it is easy to be oh, I'll never be this person who's touring nationally, or I'll never be in Edinburgh Fringe, but why not? Why couldn't I be, or why couldn't you be?
Right. And what would it take for me to be?
Yeah, exactly. It's just do you want to put the work in? Because that is what, no one's going to hand it to you.
Yeah. One thing I was thinking about, I think just earlier today, I was thinking the spot I'm in now is so much different than I was in before, and even that, and because you don't really realize until you really think about it. If you put it in perspective, oh, I started 3 years ago, and then you think 3 years ago, and then 2 years ago, and you just actually think about that. It's kind of crazy because you forget. It's very easy to forget all those things that lead to that.
Yeah.
You meet a lot of people in 3 years.
You sure do. Yeah.
And life can change a lot in 1 year.
I know, in one day, really.
Yeah.
And that's the part of it. I know a lot of people, they're and me too. Sometimes I'm maybe I should, I don't want something to happen in the future, and then I'm I have to quit comedy or something. But you can't think like that, because I don't know. I just don't want to live with regrets, and I know that I will regret it if I don't believe in myself.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like every time I do that, it's we were talking today about, because we talk every day,
Yeah.
We were talking
just today, yeah.
Yeah. So just today, but not every other day. And we were talking just earlier about working out and not going to the gym.
Right.
So I feel like every time I do that, I'm straying further from my ultimate goal, and that's what upsets me the most. Is I know that'll get me closer to the thing I'm trying to get to, and I just squandered my opportunity. I betrayed myself.
Yes.
Oh, see, I don't know if you guys can hear the thunder
it.
Here. Oscar's going to be very stressed now. He's hearing nightmares. But anyway, yeah, that's my problem. Is I'll think of it on a grand scale, and that's why I've learned I have to write more songs, because I'll do that over time. If you don't write jokes for a while, it's probably the same exact thing.
Yeah.
It's oh my God, do I even still have it? And then you write another song, or you write another joke, and okay, I still have it. I'm still a genius. But it's very easy to think you're not if you don't do it for a long time.
Yeah.
I think a lot of life even is like that. Fake it till you make it. Truly, I mean, I really think you just have to do that. Because like you said about being terrified and having that anxiety, I always feel like when I'm going on stage, okay, this could be the time they all figure out like I'm not as great as they think I am.
Right.
And then usually it goes fine, but it's very easy to convince yourself, all right, this is the time.
For
'Cause
sure.
That's just, I think that's what your brain is built to do. Is
Yeah.
Especially if you're someone who makes things and you want to make good things, because then you
Yes.
doubt yourself and, oh, is this good enough? And could this be better? Could I be better?
Right.
So that's the challenge, is being okay with it. And flow
Yeah.
state, like you said, flow state.
Flow state.
Allowing that to happen.
Yeah.
And within that whole thing, just allowing yourself to just flow.
For sure.
Because it's almost impossible. I mean, it's a crazy, impossible task. And I think
Yeah.
comedy is especially impossible because you are meant to entertain in a very specific way. They're supposed to laugh. Music,
Right.
I don't have to do that. Comedy, there's a very specific
they can
expectation.
interpret it as they want and take from it what they,
Yeah.
what
Like a
it
movie.
speaks to them,
A
right?
movie, you can do whatever you want too.
Yeah.
Kind of get away with things. In comedy, there's a framework that's going on.
it's immediate. It's
Yeah.
right there. You get your feedback right away. So yeah, I don't know. It is, especially for someone with social anxiety as bad as I have it. It is very interesting that I have chosen to really interact so directly with people, I guess. But sometimes I'm just like, I don't know, like crowd work always intimidates me. Like I'm just like, shh, just sit there and listen to me,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
But you have to connect with them, like that's, and that's what makes it even funner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crowd work is a very interesting thing. I was just told recently that the rules to crowd work are, if you are opening for someone, what was it? You don't want to do crowd work if you're the opener
Okay.
for like some comic that's like a
Sure.
big comic or whatever, because then the opener, the person who comes out later, like say you do 10 minutes of crowd work, a whole bunch of crowd work.
Right.
Well, now the comic who comes out later is expected to know all the information that was presented from earlier, or else they look bad. I think that was the rule. You
Oh,
just
that
don't
makes
do crowd work.
sense.
I didn't know there was these rules I was learning. Paul Farvar, he told me this. He was telling me the rules of, so shout out him. I'm learning every day. I really, really am. I just learned about character comedy. That's another one. I'm sure you probably know about this. I didn't know what that was. I went to the Annoyance once and I was like, what is going on here? And now I get it. Now I
What,
understand.
people like a solo sketch type thing?
Yeah, and they do like 5 different, like it's an open mic, and they're doing 5 different sketches within 5 minutes. So say
Oh,
they
wow.
just do one scene. Okay, now I'm doing another scene. Okay, now I'm doing another scene. And then they go off stage.
That's
And it's-
crazy. That's a
Yeah.
lot of, yeah.
Well, if you don't know what's going on, it's kind of...
Did you go to the open stage?
Yeah, because Mike Mazzella, I freestyled with him on here, and he was like, oh, you got to freestyle with me at the Annoyance.
Oh, cool. How did that go?
It went fantastic, you know.
I didn't know he rapped.
I think he does. Oh, poor Oscar.
Shit, I thought someone was coming in.
I know.
What does that door lead to?
The bathroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, you don't know? Yes.
No.
That's the bathroom there.
I have always wondered where the bathroom was in here.
Yeah, there isn't one. That's the closet.
It's a shared
Yeah.
on the floor.
That goes upstairs.
It's in
Yeah.
the church over there.
Poor Mr. Oscar. I feel so bad for
sorry,
him.
little guy.
His life.
He's
oh my God.
shaking.
It makes you feel like he thinks he's gonna die. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I know some people give their like pooches like marijuana or like
There's a
anxiety
thunder
medication.
jacket. Have you heard of that?
Yeah,
Like a hug.
Yeah,
Let's
clothes
see.
tend to make dogs calm down.
Come here, Mr. Oscar.
Yeah, or just hold
There
him.
we go. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah,
Poor little guy.
yeah.
I really do feel bad for him.
Well, they're just
Can't handle
storms. You're
himself.
okay.
When this happens and I'm not home, I get back and he's under the bed. He's
Oh,
hiding
yeah?
under the bed. Yeah, that's where he goes when it's particularly scary.
Little guy. Margot's just looking at him like, "What's wrong with you?"
It doesn't even phase her.
So cute.
Mr. Oscar, everything's okay. Comment below if you've got a dog that gets stressed out like Oscar. See, I feel like I'm actually encouraging him because now he's panting even more. I maybe even shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, now he's
He's the center of
panting.
attention. He knows what's going on. All right, Oscar, we're going to have to relax a little bit.
It's all right.
I see you're playing 4D chess
All
with me right now.
sweetheart.
I see what's going on here.
Don't shake.
Poor Mr. Man. I call Oscar all kinds of things. Mr. Man.
Oh, yeah?
Mr. Snuggles. Snuggleophagus. My Mr. Dude. That's Oski Woski. Yeah. Mr. Pumpkin. Is that Mr. Pumpkin?
Does he respond to all the names?
He knows what all of them mean.
Okay.
Yeah, he's heard them all so many times. He knows who he is. Yeah.
Sure. He's the Oscar Mayer wiener.
All right, we better stop talking about him because he knows what's going on. But for the people, I feel like I need to illustrate this because there's probably a lot of people who watch this that aren't looking. So you need to understand because I try to explain Oscar to people sometimes. This is a good illustration of what it's like to live with Oscar. He goes through a lot.
Yeah.
We were talking about anxiety.
Yeah.
So he's like my example of a dog with anxiety. I mean, look at this. He is anxious right now.
Yes,
You're telling me this happens to a lot of dogs. I would like to see the typical dog reaction because him and his mom, they go crazy. Like his mom encourages him and gets him to go the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? He's already bad enough on his own, but then he sees his mom doing it.
They get each other worked up.
Yeah, that's like I told you. It's tied up to his development. It's a whole Pavlov. It's a whole what do you call it? The Freudian. It's a whole Freudian thing. That's what it is.
You think he wants to?
He has fucked his mom. I've seen it.
Ew.
I've seen it. Yes.
Gross, Oscar.
He's gotten stuck in his mom in the backyard. Imagine that. You look outside and your dog is.
Spayed? Are they both spayed?
I think, yeah, he got fixed when he was very little, which is what makes it even weirder, right?
Yeah, I thought they'd be over that kind of thing.
He always tries to hump boy dogs.
Boy dogs.
He might be gay.
Sassy Oscar.
Oscar very well might be gay. That's something that's been discussed many times.
And that's okay.
I have no problem with it. But
okay,
he really, because it's a dominance thing with dogs, but he really wants to. It's kind of uncomfortable how much he wants to do it.
Oh, no.
Like, he'll only play for so long before it just becomes him trying to hump the other dog over and over and the dog wanting to leave.
Do you start with a warning? Like you tell the owner, like, hey, this might go this way?
No. Sometimes dogs are the same as him. That's kind of fun to watch when they both want to hump each other and it becomes a challenge.
Yeah, who humps who?
It's like when goats want to go this opposite way, so they just butt heads over and over. If you've ever seen that.
I didn't know that's why they butted heads.
Yeah, it's like a fight. Yeah, they're just trying to.
Because they're just trying to walk past each other?
Well, sometimes. I think there's actually, I'm getting things mixed up, but I think there's a very specific goat that can only walk straight, and that goat does that. And I think what it was is if that goat gets stuck like that, it can get stuck forever, and if it gets stuck with the other goat that can only walk straight.
Okay.
Because goats normally do that, but if the two goats that can only walk straight get locked, I wished I could tell you which goat it was.
I know there's
another thing I learned when I was
goat.
10 that I can't believe I'm remembering right now.
Why did you learn that when you were 10?
It was in one of those books, like random things you should know.
Okay. I thought you had a farm when you were a kid or something.
I saw it happen with a couple of goats.
Yeah.
You know, I think right around the time I learned this, it's also that thing. Have you ever seen goats walk straight up a mountain? They can literally walk up a mountain. Can you walk up a mountain?
No, I don't have hooves.
Can you imagine walking?
If I had hooves, like.
They don't even look scared when they do it. That's what's so crazy. They just look like it's their lifestyle.
Yeah.
Wild animals are crazy. Do you have a favorite wild animal?
I like penguins.
Ooh, good answer.
Yeah,
Why?
ever since March of the Penguins. I don't know. It was
the movie?
Yeah, it was a huge hit back
in It really resonated with me.
2009, right?
It changed your life? So it changed the way you looked at penguins, I mean, at the very least.
I had like a large collection of stuffed penguins when I was a teenager.
Nice.
Yeah, and I've always just wanted to like grab a penguin and just like slap its stomach or something.
See, when I think of penguins in a movie, I think of Happy Feet. So I don't know much about.
That's all right. Yeah.
I don't know much about March of the Penguins.
Fake penguins.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I like documentaries.
Oh, so you're talking about a real penguin movie.
I like real penguins. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like.
That's different.
Yeah, I don't like plastic
a man
penguins.
documenting it like this.
I forgot what his name was. Yeah.
Look at the penguin getting in the water.
You sound like Steve Irwin.
The penguin swims delicately with the fish. Later, that will be his meal. It's a full course meal for the penguin. Those things are great. Those things are so good.
Yeah.
Those are actually the best things to watch. And by the way, these guys love watching that type of stuff.
Yeah,
Animals, I remember hearing the myth when I was little that they can't see the TV screen.
No,
That's
they can.
Gotta be a lie.
They can.
Because when I turn that stuff on,
my cat will watch Love Island with me, and he will literally like move his head to the different characters, people who are talking.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I'm like, are you watching?
I think they understand on an emotional level what's going on the show.
Yeah, or at least they're just like, why are you so curious about this? Like, I'm gonna watch it too. Like, yeah. So
Margot's usually the one, but I caught Oscar watching a movie with me the other night.
Oh,
I
yeah?
was very happy to see that. I was like, oh, are you watching this with me, mister?
Yeah.
And he was just staring at the screen like
Right.
that,
They can't laugh or emote, but they understand.
I just wonder what they're thinking when they watch a movie.
Know.
I have a TV out there, and I finally have a way to plug it in. Oh, I can finally do it, I think. No, I can't because my internet doesn't. I need to get a new router. I finally got my internet fixed, but I need to get a new router because the whole point of that TV out there was going to be a cat TV. And I was going to turn it on, and it would just be the videos of the birds and stuff.
Yes.
But I can't connect the TV to the internet. That's the problem. I need to fix that. And then as soon as I do that.
What's up with your internet?
Because, oh my God, when I moved in here, the internet the router that I plugged in, the internet didn't come through, so it just didn't work. So I didn't know what was going on. And then the guy fixed it, and he said, "Oh yeah, it's." And the whole reason I didn't do it is because it costed $50 is what it said to have them come out and look at it.
Right.
When I was changing the internet over, that's what it said. And then I said, no, I don't need them to come over and do it. I have a router. I don't need them to come over.
Yeah.
And then after that, I realized it wasn't going to work. So I go to do the thing, and it says, oh, if you want to have them come over, now it's going to be $100 because you said no before.
What?
Oh, and that made me so upset. So I just didn't even have them come. And I was and the whole time here, I was using the open internet because I could just use my Xfinity account, and it would connect to the open Xfinity Wi-Fi that's nearby.
Okay.
But the other day that stopped working or whatever, and I took it as a sign from the universe. I finally need to get my internet fixed.
Right.
And so then I had Xfinity come. And I don't even think they charged me for it because it was like one of those things where it's their equipment, and I probably should have did it forever ago. But the router doesn't work. But the guy who could like barely speak English was nice enough to just use a super long cord, and he routed it all the way back to right behind this chair. And so now I have super fast internet on my computer because it's plugged right into the computer.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm so happy he did that. Because he was about to, he said it was fixed. And I was like, okay, let's test it. And then it wasn't working on my phone. And I was like, I don't know, man. It's not working on my phone.
Yeah.
And he was like, again, he couldn't really speak English very well. So it was one of those things where it's like, he was like, oh, well, it's working on the thing.
Bye.
Yeah, he's ready to go. And I'm like, I don't know, man. If you get out of here, I'm going to have you guys come back. I'm telling you, we really should fix this. And then he came up with the idea of just having a super long cord.
Interesting.
Oh, and thank God. I'm so glad that he did that because, he saved my life. Yeah.
For sure.
Because, but, no cat TV yet. It's the only thing. Since it's plugged right into the computer and the router doesn't work, no cat TV yet. Unless I found a way to get the cat TV in here, but that's kind of dangerous because I kind of want to keep it away from this TV.
Yeah.
I think of the other TV as if it's a cat TV, it's a sacrifice TV. Anything can happen to it.
Right.
Think about it.
Yeah.
There's squirrels on the TV.
Yeah.
There's birds on the TV.
Yeah.
It's an accident waiting to happen.
Does Margot get real worked up?
I don't know. It's like an experiment. Really, I should record it the first time it happens.
You should, yeah.
What if I get home and she's just squished by the TV?
Oh, no. No, you got to
just
secure it.
Maybe I should, right? Because I feel like that's what the first
so.
thing that's going to happen. She's going to jump up and try to get it.
My cat, Ziggy, when I first started showing him cat TV, he would go up to the TV and like paw it, and he would like go behind the TV. But now he's so used to it, he just lays on the bed and watches it.
Oh, look at her behind you.
She's like, I want that cat TV now.
They know words. I am convinced that dogs and cats, I just can't speak English, but they know so much. They probably know our secrets.
They should work for Xfinity then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they wouldn't charge me. They wouldn't charge me anything.
They wouldn't charge you at all.
No.
That's cool that they didn't charge you though. That's good.
I'm pretty sure they didn't. I was surprised. But I think it was because, like he said, it was technically their equipment because it was the cord. When it was annoying, but just goes to show how lazy ruse can be. Okay, this is like a life lesson of mine. It's one of those things where I hold myself back that I've learned about myself is I will put things aside for a very, very long time.
Right.
Very long time. It's very bad.
Yeah.
When I do this, it's a very bad trait of mine.
Yeah.
Gotta learn not to do that.
Well, with the exercise thing that we were talking about.
Yeah, that's an easy one. That's one I think a lot of
easy,
people can relate to.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
people don't exercise and then they fall in the habit of not exercising.
Yeah,
and that's how it
true.
happens to all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they say, like, just don't skip twice, right? Because then that's just... Which I did. Today I skipped twice.
So what's blowing my mind is I wasn't going to the gym for a while, and I do the Wim Hof breath method. Do you know what that is?
Is it like the counting method?
Sort of. So you do like big breaths in, like... like big breaths, like not like crazy, but
Okay.
just kind of like a rhythmic breathing to just kind of get big breaths in and out and in and out and in and out. It's like, and you do that for about 30 times.
Okay.
And then 30 times in, you just hold your breath for as long as you can. Okay. And if you do this in the morning, you'll get the best results because you haven't like exerted yourself throughout the day.
Okay.
And so I have gotten to the point where I can hold my breath
Whoa.
regularly in the morning for about 4 minutes, three and a half to 4 minutes.
Crazy.
It blows my mind. And when I go to the
that
gym,
healthy?
my cardio is nuts. Now I'm telling you,
Is
like
it?
I need to get to the point where I can run a marathon because now I can run at least 8.5 miles per hour for about 26 minutes. I can do that. And before I couldn't do that. So if I just
Okay.
keep running regularly, I could get a lot better.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I feel like that's a good spot to be at. A marathon, I've heard people say, like, what's a regular pace for a marathon? A good pace? It's like 3 hours and 30 minutes, right? Something
Yeah,
like
for
that.
men, yeah.
4 hours? Would you say that's good? 3 hours and a half, 3.5 hours?
Yeah,
I don't
for
know.
men, yeah.
Because so that would be, I think it's 8.5 hour or 8.5 miles per. Let's just do 9 miles per hour. 9, 18, 27. Marathon is about 27 miles, right? So you have to run 9 miles per hour for 3 hours and a half. That's what you'd have to
Yeah.
do. So that's like what I think of in my mind is I definitely don't have the conditioning for that. But I do have the conditioning to do that in short paces. So that's like, and I learn this all the time. And I just like, it's a thing where I have the build of someone who could be an athletic runner, and I'm holding myself back from this. I know I am. If I
yeah.
actually tried to run,
Put your mind to it.
oh my gosh, and I love running. I actually love doing it. Like it's one of those exercises I actually like doing. You know,
Okay.
I always feel better after I run.
Well, stop holding yourself back.
I know. Well, the gym. I told you
That's
the gym
true.
closes early today. I literally would be going after you leave, but
Bruce,
the gym
you
closes.
can run outside.
It's not the same.
Excuses.
I really like the treadmill. I really like the treadmill.
come now.
I can't explain it. I really do like the
Marathons are
treadmill.
outside.
I know. I need to get over that one too because I can't explain why, but I really like the treadmill.
I feel you.
I don't even know what. Maybe that is another one of those Freudian things because I had a treadmill in my house when I was
Yeah,
in middle
you're just
school.
used to it. Yeah.
That's probably what it is.
No, and it is an easier run. Like you're not gonna like roll your ankle on a rock or anything.
That's well. I think in my mathematical number brain, being able to see everything right in front of me is nice. I
Okay.
ran for 10 minutes. I ran this far. This is exact, and I
True.
can compare that all the time. I can say,
Right.
oh,
The
today I
stats.
ran this, and you'll see people go the exact opposite direction at the gym, where they'll cover up their treadmill. Have you seen that? Where they'll cover up the treadmill with a shirt so they
Yeah.
can't actually see how far they go because they're trying to do the opposite. They don't want to know, so they only run to run, and they don't actually think about how far they ran.
Why don't they want to know?
Because they don't want to think like I'm thinking. Because imagine that. You get lost in the numbers, and now you're always comparing yourself to every...
okay.
You can't just be happy you ran, because
No, I
today I
wanna
didn't run
know.
as far as I did last week.
Yeah.
But that's my guess. That's
Yeah.
why I think someone would do that.
No, I would want to know.
I always want to. And that's why I love the treadmill. That's why I love it, because I can
Fair,
always see
fair.
it. I'm like, okay, today I ran very far. That makes me feel good.
In the journal.
Yeah, I did have a note thing on my phone, and it got deleted somehow. I was so
No.
upset. I was keeping track. I can't remember how it happened. It was just gone, and I was like, oh my god.
Did you delete it accidentally?
I guess. I just went to add to it one day, and it was gone.
Oh God,
Oh
all
my
that.
gosh. I don't remember how it happened. I think I just typed something in over it. It was one of those things.
yeah,
And then I
right,
couldn't
yeah.
go back far enough.
Yes, I hate it when that happens.
Oh. It was like
You can start
5
again.
months worth of... Well, you know what? I always take a picture now, so I just have to go through my photos. That's all I have
Okay,
to
hey,
do.
smart.
Yeah, because I've learned it's probably a good thing to post on Instagram to show people. I've learned that sometimes people like those stories, and it makes me go, "Oh, they probably like running too."
Right.
So like, and then it makes me think there's like the butterfly effect, right? So maybe somebody sees that I ran that day, and they're like, "Oh, maybe I should run and go to the gym," and maybe that's the thing that motivates them to go to the gym, is they saw their friend goes to the gym. So I think that's why I try to do that, is to just monitor. I try to post every time I go to the gym, so that way everyone knows I went to the gym, and then I think it would be cool to have a gym as an endorsement, actually. That'd be cool. Imagine being the comedian that's endorsed by the
Planet
gym.
Fitness.
You're thinking big. You're thinking very big.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking like a local gym.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're thinking very large. See, the thing is, I just saw when I went into Planet Fitness, I don't even know if I should say this on a podcast, because I saw it when I went in there, and it was a sign that said, "Don't take pictures in here. Like, pictures are prohibited."
Right.
But I'm thinking, like, I get that, but also, like, I got to take the picture of how far I ran. That's allowed, right? So
yeah, right. I think they just mean like people who like go in there and they're like filming their entire workout to like
people
post
who are in the locker
it
room
on TikTok.
like this.
Oh, in the locker room for sure.
Yeah.
Good Lord, like I'm getting undressed in there. Like, don't put me on your Instagram. That's probably why.
And there are people who will, like, they have the audacity to just fling the camera around.
Yeah,
really
exactly.
That's the problem in light. That's why you have to have rules.
Yeah, I'm sure like a picture of the treadmill is like not what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, delete that,
I hope not. I thought about tagging them, and then I thought about seeing that thing.
True,
I was like, maybe I shouldn't tag them.
Very true.
And it made me sad because I want to get endorsed.
How will you get endorsed if you don't tag them?
Right.
I don't know.
Right. That's why I said it. Because I don't know. It's a big dilemma. But local gyms, smaller gyms. There's even like not local gyms, but Planet Fitness is like the mecca. You don't have to go all the way. That's like Walt Disney. You don't have to do that. You could do Anytime Fitness. Anytime Fitness is a good one.
Okay,
They're
I don't mean
not as big.
Just Planet Fitness, Anytime Fitness, LA
Snap Snap Fitness. They're kind of they're not as big as they used to be. They need somebody like me to bring them back.
That's right. You could be their, bring.
I could do a whole rubber band thing for the commercials. Snap, Snap. Do like a Snap thing. Something.
There's a
Make
lot
it fun.
there.
There's a lot of material there for sure.
There's a lot of stuff you could mine there.
I forget. You do produce shows, yes?
I do, yeah.
What shows are they?
I
can't believe I forget.
Big Break Comedy at the Holiday Club, and I produce Buena Onda Comedy at Lincoln Lodge.
Maybe I did. Did I ask you about that stuff last time?
I don't remember.
I can't remember either. Good thing we both don't remember. But tell the people about that stuff.
Oh, sure.
I mean, they happen how often, for one?
Well, Buena Onda Comedy, I just had my show yesterday, and it is a monthly show every third Friday, highlighting Latin comedians.
Whoop.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. As Jennifer Lopez would say, mi gente Latino. I've been doing that for about a year and 3 months, and it's going good. It's getting pretty good buzz in the Latino community, which I'm pretty happy about. But definitely took some promoting, like you were just talking about, like posting things online, like. Because that's the demographic that I want to cater to. So I'm just like putting out like
the Latin community.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I think one thing that's cool about Instagram in particular is that it lets you do all that cross-posting stuff with comedy shows. That's just so helpful, right?
Cross-posting?
You can what I'm talking about, where it's collaborating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you couldn't do that. I want to say 2 years ago.
Right.
It's relatively
that is
new.
Cool.
It helps so much, I think, for promoting shows.
Yeah. Because it combines your likes together.
And everybody sees it. Yeah.
There's so much about social media that I don't know for sure.
Oh, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's a very weird thing.
Right.
I think what's weird is how different ones have different expectations.
Right.
That's what's so weird, because you can understand one and have no idea what you're doing on the other ones,
Yeah.
The TikTok is different than Instagram.
Yes.
Facebook is so different than TikTok. They're all so different. Snapchat. I mean, you can post
Threads.
Yeah. I have never been able to understand X or Twitter. I can't pull it off. I don't know what it is. I'm just really bad at it. And because like posting music or posting a podcast on there, I just don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I don't think I can post the same things I normally post. It just doesn't work. Maybe I haven't tried. Maybe I should try posting my recent podcast clips, because I haven't done that. Mm-hmm. But I predict it won't work. Because I think X, you have to just, it's all about being, I don't know. I don't get it. I think you have to be mad at everything, and I think you have to try to be controversial, but you also have to be upset with everything.
Yeah.
Everything's got to be bad.
Active.
It's always pessimistic. All the things that do well on there are pessimistic. So you can't have a positive outlook on things.
Or porn. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the mustache.
You could show a little ankle, showing a little ankle right now. So.
I mean, I'm already doing the feet. And I should be saving that for OnlyFans.
Well, you're going to blur them out. We discussed. Yeah.
We discussed this.
So
if my editor fails at this,
it'll be on the Patreon.
If you're watching this and my feet aren't blurred, you know who I'm upset with right now. I'm hunting my editor down. Yeah.
Oh, wait, do you actually have an editor?
No. Oh. The editor is me. You were right.
Okay.
It's myself. It is myself. That is who it is.
Yeah. No, I have a friend, shout out at Radiant Blades on Instagram, but he has a ton of followers on TikTok, and then like, so his videos are like doing numbers on there, but then like Instagram and Facebook, you know, it's like the same thing for me. Like sometimes I'll post something on Instagram and then it'll get some likes, and then on Facebook it's like nobody saw it.
Right. And I really,
where's everyone at?
I try to think it's just like the lottery. There's no real rhyme or reason to any of it. It's just what it is. So it doesn't really mean anything.
There's just so much content out there.
Yeah, and it doesn't, just because one thing doesn't do well doesn't mean, sometimes your post just isn't showed to people for no reason. That's just what happens. And then other times it is showed to people for some reason. And I don't think there's any use trying to really understand it too much.
I want to.
My theory is that it's more about what really it is there's people who are already established who then can utilize these things. But if you're someone who's not already established and you're trying to do those things, it's not as easy to do that.
Doesn't work as much for you.
Yeah, it's like if you're not already popular and then you start a podcast, you're starting from the ground up.
Yeah.
If you're popular and you start a podcast, you immediately have all these fans that are going to tune in.
Built in.
It's a whole different ball game for you.
Yeah.
And so I think social media is this weird thing where everybody thinks they have to do the same exact thing, but that's not really how it works, because really it's like about getting people to even watch your stuff in the first place.
Yeah.
That'll keep watching it.
Yeah.
And that's more about, I think, real life. The best thing you could do is actually do things in real life and meet people in real life. Those are the people who are actually going to follow you and like your stuff more often than random people on the internet who just, it's very rare to start a career from random people on the internet that lasts.
For sure.
Like.
Yeah.
You have to do stuff in real life.
Yeah.
And so that's the weird conundrum with the internet, is it tricks you into thinking you can just get famous. I don't think that's really how it works.
Yeah, I think that's like 1 in a million.
There's a key to getting famous. There's a way to do it. Just make a viral video. I think that's 1 in a million. You know, that's not even a thing that we can. That's so rare. And that's the thing that's disappointing is if you post a video thinking, oh, this is my best joke, this is gonna go viral, and then it doesn't. You're thinking like, oh my god, what's wrong with me? Like, you just can't think that way, because none of them are the video. That way, I've had one video go. I've had, I think, 3 videos go viral, and
nice.
One video it has. When I posted it on TikTok, it has like 700,000 views. And then someone stole it, like a System of a Down fan page.
Oh, yeah?
And because it's a video of me singing, what's the song? It's not Chop Suey.
Toxicity?
Toxicity, yeah. What do you own the world? How do you own the sword? That song.
Cool.
So I'm singing that part. And they took the clip of that, and I think they put a caption like me at 3 a.m. in my room, and that video has 2.5 million views, I want to say.
Oh, okay.
And then I just did the same thing they did, and I think on my Instagram, I can't remember what that got to. It's, again, social media, right?
Yeah.
It just goes all the way up to a certain spot, and then it just stops. It's almost like you could have just kept it to showing more people. You could have kept showing the video to more people, but you stopped doing it. It's almost like that's how social media works. It just decides when to stop.
Yeah.
That's how it always works. But anyway, so yeah, that video, my point being, I didn't expect that video to go viral when I posted that video. I was that was like me
messing
singing
around.
a System of a Down song. And I thought, oh, this is good enough. And then I posted it, and it kind of even blows my mind that that video has that many views. And I think that's the best way you can do it, because I think people will have a video that gets popular and then they think, oh, I need to recreate this and do the same thing.
Right.
I think that's a trap. I think that's not good. Yeah. And there's another video I did where I was spinning and I did a rap, and that got a lot of views too, because I spit that shit that make your mouth dribble. I rap like that. Okay.
Right,
so I'm rapping like that the whole time. So I think that's why that one did so great. But I can't just make a bunch of songs like that afterwards, because that's not good. And that's, I think, the trap. It's a trap. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Traps everywhere. And social media is evil. That's my other point. It makes you worse. You can't listen to it.
No, yeah.
It's all lies.
The algorithm does not want the best for us.
And like the best creations don't come from chasing social media. Like, it drives me crazy. If you fall in these rabbit holes of YouTube editing advice, and they'll tell you how social media editing is supposed to work, and it's all about the first 3 seconds and the pacing, and to a point that's true, but to another point it's just mind-numbing that people's attention spans are treated like you can't watch anything anymore. They treat you that way in the way they make things, because it's so built into the way we think. You know, I've talked to people in filmmaking communities, and that's a whole thing where it's like the way they'll write movies, bigger movies now, is they'll tell you what's happening in the movie in case you're not looking, because people watch movies on their phones.
That's dumb.
Yeah, especially I think it's streaming services in particular that are doing this. But that's crazy.
That's wild.
It's so sad. It's such a sad thing, because that's how little attention we pay to anything.
My attention span is just it's shot. It's always looking for that cheap dopamine, like in that scrolling and stuff. And I hate it. I can't even watch movies that I used to like, because I'm just like, I wonder what's going on Reddit, you know?
Yeah. You can't watch the movie. And even if you can, you at least stop the movie once or twice, or like it's bad. It's bad. I have watched a couple movies recently, and it made me feel better. It made me think, I really need to be doing this more. This is like a therapeutic experience for me to just sit down and watch a movie, because it's not me sitting there and scrolling. It's not me trying to do 10 things at once. Yeah. It's like, it's me just letting a movie be. And I love movies. I don't know about you.
I do too.
I love movies. Do you have like favorite movies? I love movies. I really do love movies.
My favorite movies are kind of random. I like This is Spinal Tap.
Ooh, I still haven't seen that. But I saw Better Call Saul, and I know that he has such a big role in that. I think we actually talked about this last time. Yeah, maybe we did. That one you remember.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that's a great movie. I just saw the movie Barry Lyndon. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Oh, that movie was so good. I also saw 2001: A Space Odyssey. These are both Stanley Kubrick movies.
Oh, okay.
You've seen 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Not willingly.
That's I'm
sure my dad had it on TV or something.
Oh, because that movie, it was another one of those movies that I knew I had to see at some point, and I watched it, and it was so good. But also Barry Lyndon, I would say, is probably even better. That movie was crazy.
Was it about President Lyndon?
No, Barry Lyndon is like a movie about a guy. How would I describe it? It's set in the 1700s, and a part of what makes the movie so interesting is that Stanley Kubrick got lenses from NASA that would take in light a certain way, modified lenses, because he wanted to light the movie with as little artificial light as possible. So it'd all be natural lighting. Yeah. And then so many shots in the movie, because of the zoom lens that he's using, this crazy zoom lens, I don't know how to describe it. It zooms in so much. And so all the shots almost getting flattened out, and they look like a 1700s painting. And the whole thing is kind of styled like a 1700s painting.
That's cool.
Oh my God. It's so good. It's so good. And I would say it's one of those movies you probably would want to watch in nice quality, like get a DVD or watch it on streaming like a night. You don't want to watch it on a phone. You don't want to watch it on a phone.
I don't watch movies on my phone.
It's bad. I have, and it's another thing I've shamed myself for.
It's bad for your hands.
I don't feel good after I watch a movie on my phone. I feel like, I should not have done that. It's not good. It's like looking at porn almost. It's like, that was not good for my soul. If I watch a movie on a TV, I'm like, that was what it was supposed to be.
Right, that's an experience.
I don't feel I don't feel dirty if I watch it on the TV. Have you ever seen the clip of David Lynch talking about that?
No.
Oh, it's
What'd he
him
say?
talking about watching a movie on your phone. It's like, I can't believe that people think they watch a movie on their fucking phone. Like, he's just flipping out about
Damn.
it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, his movies would be pretty intense to watch on the phone for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But, another great movie. I just watched Tenet. That's the last movie I just watched. That's a Christopher Nolan movie. I have to see the new Christopher Nolan movie, Oppenheimer. And I don't know if you heard about Dunkirk. That's like a war movie he did. And that movie's supposed to be good because there's not much dialogue. So, it's a bunch of visual storytelling.
Oh, cool.
And it won a bunch of awards, if I remember correctly.
A mime movie.
It came out a few years ago. A mime movie. They would be into that. They'd be like, this is my kind of thing. Yeah.
Well, I guess silent films used to be a thing.
Another movie that was good that I still haven't seen, the Rami Malek one. Oh, I think it's Sound of Music. Is it Rami Malek? Not Sound of Music. The Sound of... What is it?
Wait.
It's a drummer and he goes
no.
deaf. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, you don't know.
Never mind.
But it's a drummer and he loses his hearing. And that's what the movie's about. And it's supposed to be really good. That movie is supposed to be really good. There's another one I haven't seen that's like on my list that I forget all the time. There's so many movies I want to see. Do you have movies that you think of that you haven't seen that you would like really want? Also, I haven't seen any of the Lord of the Rings movies. I'll say that on the record. I haven't seen those.
That's okay. It just means you have a life.
Yeah, well, oh my God, that's what upsets me when people spoil things and they're like, "Oh, it came out in the '90s." Yeah, so what? I have a life.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to have
exactly.
seen everything that ever came out.
Each movie is like 10 hours, so
I'm supposed to know everything that happened in the original Jumanji just because.
Okay,
maybe I haven't seen that.
that you have no excuse for.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's a great movie.
People will just spoil. That is a great movie. That's a movie I did see when I was little, and I rewatched that one within the last year, and I was very impressed with it.
Yeah,
Still holds up.
I wish we had a real Jumanji game.
Oh, you know what upsets me is that they did the remake, and it's just not the same.
I have not seen the remake.
It's the same thing as all these video game remake movies. It's Kevin Hart being Kevin Hart, and Jack Black being Jack Black, and The Rock being The Rock.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not Jumanji.
I like all those guys, but yeah, it kind of feels more like an actor vehicle movie instead.
That's how I feel about all these video game movies.
Yeah.
Minecraft movie. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. I do have opinions, okay? It's like it's like they just started doing video game movies 10, 15 years ago, and they have never been good. There's been a couple good ones.
Right.
These video game shows have been okay. There's been a couple of those, but oh my gosh.
I try to start watching the Sonic the Hedgehog trilogy, but I'm still in the process.
There's 3 of them now?
Yeah.
I think they're even doing a Tails spin-off or something.
Interesting.
I think so. I think they're going all the way. They're going Sonic Universe.
I liked it better when Sonic didn't talk.
Yeah.
Just didn't even have a mouth.
When did Sonic start talking? The cartoons?
I don't
even
know. Yeah, probably the cartoons.
He didn't talk in the video games at first. Tails is a cool character. Knuckles, very cool character. The Sonic GameCube
Echidna.
games I'm very fond of. Those games I did play. Those are very cool. Those games had such cool soundtracks.
Oh yeah.
It was just awesome. That was not a good representation. Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was my game.
Oh my gosh, Sonic the Hedgehog. Mario versus Sonic Sports. Shout out those games on the Wii. That was a big crossover. That was pre-Avengers crossover, by the way. So that was different. Like now everything is crossovers and it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
When it was Mario and Sonic crossing over on the Wii, that was kind of a big deal. I feel like that's a big thing. That was a moment in gaming. Avengers changed everything. Everything's like universes and crossovers now. Sonic Universe. I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't. Do we need a Tails movie? Do we need a Knuckles movie? I
don't know.
Do we need that? I mean, maybe it'd be fun. Maybe it'd be cool.
For the diehard fans, probably, but I don't know that many people roaring for a Shadow movie.
Shadow's pretty dope.
There are a lot of like hedgehog characters
There's so
in
many.
the universe. There's like pink ones, yellow ones.
I remember too. I rented the PS3 Sonic the Hedgehog game from the library once. Not so impressed with that game. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Not the best Sonic the Hedgehog game.
No, it's not.
I was kind of upset. I was playing it like, this is not... Because the GameCube games were really good. Like I said, that was my previous Sonic experience. Those ones are really, really good. It almost makes me want to download an emulator when you leave, and instead of going to the gym, just play Sonic.
Well, you can't go to the gym anyways.
I know. I have an excuse.
Now you have your Saturday night set up.
I just realized the other day, I was scrolling because I told you how I was moving files over.
Yeah.
I saw that I actually still have a bunch of PS2 games on here I forgot I had.
Oh, sweet. Do you have an emulator?
I do.
You do?
I do.
What do you have?
What
games?
I think it's one of the Ratchet and Clank games. Up Your Arsenal. I want to say that's the one.
Okay.
That was one I played when I was little, and so it's a nostalgic game to play. What else? Dark Clouds, I want to say. What else? Oh my gosh. One of the Harvest Moon games. There was like 5 or 6 of them. I can't remember the other 2. I should get one of the Tony Hawk games too. Honestly.
Yeah.
That's what I should get, like Tony Hawk Underground 2. That game was really fun.
Take a story of yourself playing it and post it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Started a whole gaming channel. Ruse
Yeah.
Gaming. I did do, when I was streaming video games, what I would call it is watch Ruse lose. That's what I would call it.
That's a good name.
I am not
That's
good
catchy.
at online multiplayer, so it's not a lie either.
Ah.
When I was playing Call
Do
of
you
Duty.
ever win?
That's what's fun. Is when I win, it's like, guys, did you see that? There's witnesses.
That is fun. Yeah.
That's what's good about it. Well, it's like, imagine winning and no one sees. It sucks. You normally are bad, and then one time you win.
Yeah.
Doesn't
No, there's
feel
got to
good.
be witnesses. Yeah.
That's what's nice. And if I call it Watch Ruse Lose and
Right.
then I win,
Yeah. What? I mean, you're the hero.
I'm the hero. I do the hero's journey right there.
Yes.
I started there, and now I'm here. Yes.
It's exactly what Drake was talking about.
Yeah, started from the bottom. The problem, I don't know if can you stream just PS2 games? You probably can.
I don't know.
You probably can. Well, I know that that would be a problem with the Tony Hawk games, is all the music in those games. Because I know you can't have that music.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't let you do that with streaming. Or that was a whole thing with, they even make games now where you can turn off copyrighted music if you're a streamer, like streamer
Oh,
mode.
wow. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because there's stuff you can't play.
Right,
I want to say
okay.
Grand Theft Auto 5 or like the Grand Theft Auto games ended up doing that. A bunch of games ended up doing that. It's kind of a bummer. I think it's very stupid. I think copyright laws are so outdated and they make me mad. It's another thing about this world that drives me nuts. Because it's like we made these rules when there was no internet, and now we just expect these rules to be the same.
Yeah, it's a different world, man.
Yeah, I'm advertising your music if I play your music. You should be excited.
Exactly.
But instead, you can't post the whole video
It's
because
they don't get paid directly, probably.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Who cares? It drives me nuts. Like I would be so excited if someone and System of a Down. Shout out them again, because Steal This Album was the name of their album. That's
a
the
great
whole
album
point.
name.
And I think the whole story behind that is
Metallica.
Yeah, what was that?
That was a fuck you to Metallica.
What was Metallica's thing? I can't remember.
They just they went on a congressional hearing
Right.
against Napster because of all the illegal downloads.
They were the ones that were so upset about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize that System of a Down was doing that.
I think that's probably what it was.
Yeah, it probably was, because that was where that was when the industry was really talking about it for the first time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Which back then, again, no big internet. That's like 2002, 2003.
I
So
think
the internet's
so,
there,
yeah.
but it's not social
We
media
don't know anything
internet.
about it. Yeah, exactly.
Now it's, I think just now they're starting to come around because of TikTok and Reels and all this. 'Cause
Right, yeah.
Everybody's got music in TikToks and Reels. So I think just now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I do have to head out soon.
Yes.
But do you make TikTok music?
What do you mean?
Because I know some creators make sounds for TikTok, like on purpose, like instead of it being like a song originally,
Yeah.
and then being used for TikTok. Like some creators make the sound to go viral.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I have done songs. So what I've done before is say that there's someone who does an open verse challenge, and this was a thing. I don't know if it's even that common anymore. Maybe I just don't see the videos. But it'll be, usually it's someone's song that they've already made. So they're opening up a verse, and so anybody can hop on the verse. So they just it's kind of like they're advertising their song. But open verse challenge, I leave this verse open and anybody can hop on it.
Oh,
so I did
cool.
a bunch of those.
That's cool.
What I realized was I should probably stop doing that because I'm just spending all this time writing these things that I really can't use anywhere else.
Right.
So that's the closest I've gotten to making music purely for social media. But I do think it's a good artistic exercise.
Yeah,
because what's
for
fun
sure.
about it is taking whatever it is that the concept is and running with it. I mean, in something like that, it's an open verse challenge. So usually there's a basic idea that they're already presenting, and I'm just writing in tune with that, which is a fun way to test your skills. It'd be like if you wanted to write a certain kind of joke.
Yeah.
And so you do that.
It's like a writing exercise.
Yeah. But again, it's like, what am I supposed to do with all these songs?
It's not your song.
That one I mentioned earlier that went viral was something where it was some beat that someone posted, and I posted the video and it got all these views, but the guy never gave me permission to use it, so I could never release the song. So it got all this attention on social media, but I can never put it on streaming services because technically I don't own the instrumental because it's just a TikTok song, technically. Oh my God, it drives me nuts because I wish that song is that would have been the one that gets thousands and thousands of streams and people put it on playlists because it was popular at that time. But the guy didn't let me have it, and I didn't want to be the guy
one that got away
to just steal the beat. I could have did it, but I didn't want to be that guy.
No.
I get in trouble. I get in trouble, and I've learned I get in trouble. Don't want to get in trouble. So yeah, you know how this show goes. You've been here before. At the very end, it's a message for the children, the kids on the school bus that have been listening to this whole thing. They need inspiration. They need knowledge, and we are smart people. We're gonna take them to college. You see what I'm saying?
We're gonna take them to school.
You're gonna school them. They're on the school bus on the way to school, or they're on the way away from school, and you're taking them to school with our smarts because you've got the advice for their intelligence to use the thing that they can put inside of their brain and use in their real life and make their lives better. You're a wise woman with so much life experience that you can present to these children. And also the social media. You got to tell the people where they can find you on social media. They spent this time with you and they can spend some more. Where can they do that? The floor is yours.
Hell yeah, guys. My name is Kat Diaz, and you can find me at Calmnessa. That's C as in cat, A-L-M as in moose, N as in Nancy, E-S-A. It's from a typo that I had in a text once. I meant to spell calmness, and I ended up spelling Calmnessa, and I thought it was such a cool name. And I'll be opening for Matt Torres at Zany's Old Town on Sunday, September 21st, 7 p.m. So get your tickets. I'll say hi to you, and hopefully y'all's buses doesn't get in an accident on the way home.
I really hope that you guys have a safe...
All these school buses, apparently.
Yeah, honestly... Yeah, that's a great one. I hope that I hope the wheels in the bus go round and round. Continually. Non-stop.
They don't stop. No.
Forever.
No, you got to keep going.
Yeah. You know, that makes me think. I've never had a bus stop on me. Can you imagine a bus breaking down on your way home from school? I wonder how many times that's happened to a kid.
When I was in kindergarten, our bus driver got in an accident.
Woo!
The bus got into an accident.
No good.
And she hated us. So she was just like, my arms broke. Fuck these kids.
What kind of accident?
I don't know. With a car. A traffic accident.
Oh. And a bus hitting you would not be good.
Right?
Imagine a school bus running into you.
Yeah.
Oh, that made me mad.
Yeah.
School bus runs into me. My whole job is to stay away from the school bus. It runs into me.
Yeah, there's like a rumor on some college campuses that you get free tuition if you get hit by like a campus bus.
Pro tip.
Yeah. I don't know. Don't try it though.
Don't try it.
I'm not advocating that you do.
It wouldn't work or anything. We just heard that somewhere.
Right. Yeah. You might lose more than you gain.
Yeah. Shout out all those people in videos obviously going for insurance fraud.
Right.
Just running in front of a car and the car has a dash cam. Shout out all those people.
Shout out dash
cams. They risked it all for nothing. Shout out dash cams. Oh my gosh, if it weren't for a dash cam, those people would have gotten a lot of money. So shout out those people, shout out the dash cam people. A dash cam couldn't sponsor this podcast. Always looking for sponsors. Shout out Flowers, shout out The Sky.
Shout out the color pink.
Shout out The Color Pink. Boys can wear pink. That is also a message for the children. Here on Radio. Clocking out.
Double down, competition couldn't help him to rock. Missed the whole time, holy fell through the flock. That's an ordinary miracle, wealth to the block. It's a balance in the character that's calm and collect. It's apparent his caricature is lost in the mess. It's hysterical, the picture that they put to his face. It's a confidence administered to earn their respect. Live a little light, a candle.